mind is our biggest enemy, but it can also be our best friend. Lord Krishna imparts this wisdom to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. The mind is the root cause of all our sorrows. One who has mastery over their mind can effortlessly overcome any major crisis. However, controlling the mind remains a challenge for ordinary individuals. The great Indian saint Sree Ramakrishna Paramahamsa offers a simple solution. What is it? Simply eliminate 2 words from our thoughts and conversations. Yes, just 2 words. Today's video focuses on these 2 words and the remarkable transformation that occurs in life when we distance ourselves from them. After watching this video, you will gain a clear understanding of how to cultivate a harmonious relationship with your mind, making it your closest ally. Once upon a time, an ant stumbled upon a sugar factory and encountered a massive heap of sugar. Excitedly, it tasted a grain, and its stomach instantly felt satisfied. The ant, on its way back after grabbing another grain, ruminated on its newfound treasure. I have discovered this sugar bowl. It is mine. I will consume it all by myself. This insightful parable was narrated by Sree Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. 2 words heavily influence the ant's thinking process. Can you guess what they are? The first word is I, and the second word is my. These 2 words should be consciously avoided. It is crucial to understand that our sorrows arise from our attachment to these words, both in our thoughts and speech. Once we eliminate or transform these words into a different form, the path to ending our problems begins to unfold. There was a boss who had a steward responsible for managing all the assets of the boss. The steward consistently referred to them as my garden, my building, and my institution. However, one day, the boss unexpectedly dismissed him from his position, abruptly putting an end to his possessive mindset. Many of us have worked or are currently working in organizations where we often say, my computer, my table, or my cabin. But is it truly ours? It is essential to recognize that nothing truly belongs to us, but rather to the owner of the company. Among the 2 words, I and my, mine holds more danger. We tend to claim ownership over various aspects, such as my spouse, my children, my place, my community, my religion, my caste, my country, or my political party. With this possessive my, we develop an attachment. If something unfortunate occurs to any of these aspects, we experience grief. Criticism against my religion can make us feel sad, leading to conflicts with other religions. Even if my country loses in a football match, we feel a profound sense of sadness. A story recounted by Jesus Christ goes as follows. A wealthy man's farm experienced a bountiful harvest, resulting in an insufficient storage capacity for the grain. He made the decision to tear down his smaller barns and construct larger ones, intending to store even more grain. He said to himself, "You have plenty of goods laid up for many years. Now enjoy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You foolish person, tonight your life will be taken from you. What will happen to all the things you have prepared?" This parable shared by Jesus serves as a reminder that nothing we possess is permanent. It will either vanish within a short period or pass into the hands of someone else. The second word is I. I possesses both positive and negative aspects. There exist two types of ego or pride. One is the ego that recognizes, I am the divine consciousness. The other type is the ego that claims, I am the only one who is correct. The latter is dangerous and should be avoided. Similar to grass growing back after being cut, the thought of I tends to persist despite efforts to suppress it. Completely avoiding it is a challenging task. Sree Ramakrishna Paramahamsa suggests a solution: divert the focus from I and my, and shift towards the perspective that everything seen belongs to Him. Offer a prayer like this: God, you have given me everything, but I mistakenly think it is all mine. In reality, it belongs to you. Let us transform our thoughts into, I am your servant and I am your devotee. As the negative ego of I diminishes, the positive aspect of I will emerge. I will eventually transform into we, leading to the realization that we are all part of the same divine spirit. Prophet Muhammad has stated that even a minuscule amount of pride prevents one from entering heaven. Saint Sree Narayana Guru emphasizes in one of his poems that by searching within ourselves, we realize that the I is not numerous but only one. That one is seen as many. Saint Ramana Maharshi also advises us to delve within us and discover what I am is. Ascetics like Narayana Guru and Ramana refrain from using the words I and my. Instead, they express themselves as we and ours. As the thought of I dissipates, a sense of we emerges. By relinquishing the notion that I and mine are constant, we draw closer to God. Before concluding this video, let us reflect on the story of Gajendra Moksha from the Bhagavata Purana. Gajendra, an elephant, resided in a forest with his herd. Even the lions, tigers, and snakes in the forest feared Gajendra. Similar to us, who dwell in the thoughts of I and my, Gajendra was deeply attached to his elephants and their calves. He possessed the notion that the forest belonged to him and held the ego that he was the mightiest of all. Once, Gajendra arrived at a lake with female elephants and their calves. He collected water in his trunk and offered it to the calves to drink. He also cooled the bodies of the female elephants by sprinkling water on them. Unaware of the imminent danger, Gajendra experienced immense joy. A crocodile in the lake seized hold of Gajendra's leg and bit him. Gajendra attempted to free himself from the crocodile's grip, but the mighty creature dragged him deeper into the water. The female elephants cried out, and other male elephants rushed to assist. However, none could rescue Gajendra from the clutches of the crocodile. The relentless struggle between the crocodile and the elephant continued for days. While the crocodile, a water-dwelling creature, did not tire, the elephant grew exhausted after enduring a prolonged battle without food. All the other elephants who tried to help eventually gave up and departed, leaving Gajendra behind. When all means seemed closed, Gajendra pondered the situation. None of those for whom he had lived for so long were there to assist him. The beloved elephants and their calves had abandoned him. At that moment, Gajendra's thoughts turned to God. He realized that only God could come to his aid. Using his trunk, Gajendra plucked a lotus flower from the water and called out to Lord Vishnu. The Lord, wielding the chakra weapon, appeared and saved Gajendra, killing the crocodile. This story emphasizes that God intervenes to help when Gajendra surrendered everything to him, relinquishing the thoughts of me and mine. The Quran clearly states that God will not alter our circumstances unless we change our thinking. Quran repeatedly urges us to consider ourselves as servants of God. By surrendering everything to God, the notion of I and my dissipates, leading us to attain ultimate peace. Now, a moment to reflect on your inner feelings. What was your feeling when quotes and stories from religions other than yours were mentioned in this video? The answer to this reveals the state of your mind and your level of openness. Please consider subscribing to this channel, which emphasizes that all religions are diverse paths leading to the same ultimate truth. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos.